Anchorage has the largest number of urban streams of any community of similar size in the lower 48. As might be expected, families recreate in these waters, but unlike anywhere else in the country, in addition to human activity, wild salmon return annually to these same streams to spawn. For their community-based learning project, students in Professor Frank von Hippel's environmental biology course at the University of Alaska Anchorage examined the water quality of Chester Creek, an urban stream in Anchorage, Alaska.
We started with a request from the Russian Jack Community Council to assess the water quality in Chester Creek and the portion that runs through their community.
Community residents had identified areas in the creek that looked strange. There was rusty color to the water, in addition to litter and other obvious problems. Through their studies, the students found more subtle problems as well.
A clean watershed is an indicator of a healthy environment. It's been great partnering with the University of Alaska for our water quality information.
Von Hippel explains that the project has been quite an undertaking. To understand the impact of the problem, it's necessary to understand everything. From the chemistry of the water to what's happening to the fish. From what's happening not only to the insects and the sediments, but also to the physical habitat around the creek. He says all these parameters need to fit together.
The UAA project has been great for the Waterways Council because they have been able to collect a higher level, more intense data collection than we've been able to do just with our volunteers. The UAA projects have given us scientific data and analysis that we really couldn't have gotten any other way.
So we needed people who had expertise in multiple disciplines to work together to understand what the problems were and what we could do to solve those problems. We have the expertise here and the student labor power to assess the water quality in a way that the community would not be able to do. So the community is gaining a valuable data set that identifies where problems are in the creek.
Engaged learning provides students a hands-on technique and a chance to do something for the community, a far more powerful learning tool than a classroom situation. For the university, von Hippel feels that the quality of the education an institution provides improves when there's engaged learning. In addition, it offers opportunities for the university to participate in cooperative efforts within the community and the chance to be a good community citizen. For the Chester Creek project, the UAA class findings show that sections of the creek have impaired biological communities. These are areas with low insect diversity, places that now have fewer species of fish, poor water chemistry, and areas where there's too much sediment. The students have identified where the problems are and are beginning to work to solve those problems and look for ways in which the creek can be restored.
My hope is that within a couple of years the students will start to work on restoration rather than just collecting data on what problems exist and where those problems are. So I hope to move from the monitoring stage to restoration projects within a couple of years. 4 years ago, I got a request from someone in the Russian Jack community to assess the water quality in Chester Creek. The partnership now includes local, state, and federal agencies.
Chester Creek is only one of the projects within the UAA Center for Community Engagement and Learning. The University of Alaska Anchorage is on the leading edge of a national movement that's reinfusing learning with community service. With 150 community partners and over 40 courses engaged already, UAA ranks as one of the top 100 universities in the country as a campus with a conscience. UAA, Alaska's engaged university.